When I walk up in the club and sing, everybody want to know my name. Yeah, here comes the glass road. Yeah, here comes the glass road.
What's up, everyone? I am back. I was banished for speaking falsehoods about COVID-19, but I think I'm allowed back now. Thank you, YouTube. You have blessed me so much. You've blessed me so much that I've been thinking about the money I'm about to make, because there's no way the Supreme Court is going to all go in with the FBI on lying about this situation, and because they don't want to be held responsible for the government stealing people's property without telling them, and censoring people and being fascists. So in my opinion, the Supreme Court doesn't want to do that. So my guess is that the Supreme Court's going to make sure that I get money soon. And if so, I've been making plans, because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, Josh from Bad Flower, apparently he's dating the drummer from Falling in Reverse. If there's any drummer he could date in the freaking world, it's like that drummer. People that aren't drummers don't understand. The drummer of Falling in Reverse is the best drummer in the world. Like, he is if you've ever heard Popular Monster, he's that good. So chances are he's not going to be involved in this polyamorous situation. I don't know what's going to happen. And so I don't know how many people I need to be in my house. But then I also think when you're looking for a job, a lot of the time you decide about your job based on where you get to live and the amenities and stuff like that. And if I'm trying to recruit people to work for me, then buying multiple properties and then giving people places to stay where they have plenty of space and where they have their own wing of the house, that might actually help me get really good employees. And when I get my money, do I plan on using that money to make more money? Actually, I do. I'm planning on starting a security company, and I'm probably going to hire 20 security people that are kind of like me, but probably more experienced. But I mean, I have a very strong security background. I'm very security conscious, and not just it's not just that I'm security conscious. I'm trained as a security person. I'm an expert on it. So I'm planning on buying these 4 properties that are 50 acres of land, and then I've been plotting for how I'm going to make the properties good, because initially I was planning on buying this 42,000 square foot mansion and then tearing it down, but not tearing it down. I was just gonna let the horses inside, and I was gonna do anything I want inside that mansion, which I still think I can do, because if you mess up half the mansion by painting it yourself, which one thing we could do is do a haunted house in the 42,000 square foot mansion, and we could make it at least half of it super haunted, and we could let the public come and tour the haunted house. But then also the mansion could be used for reality TV shows and for general TV shows, because I feel like the thing about houses that people don't understand is that they can be a lot like a movie studio that's kind of pre-built, but then the green screen room you need no matter what. It's that's part of a movie studio. And so I plan on having a green screen room in my house. The 42,000 square foot house, I've been thinking about how many people are going to live on the property. And then I realized we could probably fill up that house, basically, because we're going to need ranch hands, because we're going to have horses and animals that need to be taken care of. And we're also going to have a greenhouse with orchids that is going to require a specialist, but maybe a maid could be a specialist. Thing is, people can have different hats that they do. So people that are part of the security team could also be part of taking care of their section of the house or whatever. But we're gonna have to have ranch hands no matter what, because we're gonna have horses. And are we gonna let horses in the house, the 42,000 square foot house, or maybe it's 43,000 square foot house? Probably yes. I would really like to allow animals inside the house. I wish we could get exotic animals. I don't feel like that's a very moral thing to do, but you never know. Maybe we can find some weird animals that can live on the property. So we could have a cinematographer that could I feel like cinematographers probably are the type of people that kind of want to clean up anyways. And we could, but more than anything, the cinematographer will be there for cinematography, because if I've made a bunch of money on the internet, to the point that I have $100 million that I'm going to use to start a security and it's going to be a security company, and then I'm going to have another company that's also like a media production company like this, but better, and then like a music recording label. I'm going to have that I'm going to have a sound engineer that lives in one of the houses. I'm going to have a costume designer. No, seriously. I'm going to have someone that like sews. They can be someone that has their own career sewing stuff, but then they could also work for me, like getting costumes for my skits and stuff like that, because I want to do like some like Saturday Night Live type stuff, but then not always Saturday Night Live type stuff, more like improv, which is like recorded over a longer period of time, like all these improv skits, and then it's like Saturday Night Live, except it's not. There's no acting. It's like people improving, which improving is acting, but it's just like whatever was good of the improv from the previous week. Anyways, so I need 4 recording studios there, because if there are a bunch of us, which maybe Josh isn't going to be on it, but like if there are a bunch of us, then we might not need 4. We might need 2 recording studios with full drum sets, and then we could also have like extra places for vocalists to record, or for like more simple recordings. So there's going to have to be a sex dungeon room, and if there's a sex dungeon, which it's weird that you need a sex dungeon, but if you have a 42,000 square foot house, you better have at least one sex dungeon there. And like there are 4 properties there, which are going to be packed full of like things that they are done for. Like there's going to be a boxing room with a boxing ring. There are going to be a lot of different rooms. So anyways, but then we're going to also build another property there that is probably closer to like 7,000 or 8,000 square feet, but it's like an art property. And I kind of want the property to be a lot like the courthouse at Santa Barbara, but then I'm a modern person, so I don't know exactly what that means. I've been looking into architects. I know you guys are thinking, there's no way you're going to have $100,000 to spend on real estate. And the thing is, if I got like 70 or 80,000, I could still make this happen. Or not 80,000, 80 million. Then I could still make this happen. And then my show would suddenly turn into like very high quality entertainment, and then I can make more money, but maybe not. So anyways, I'm going to need a giant security lab with very fast computers for my network security team. And then, so this network security company, but it's not just network security company, it's a general security company. I can expand it into Los Angeles, which means that we might buy some Los Angeles real estate. I feel like if there's anywhere in the world that you want to buy like really, really nice real estate, it's Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, that area. Probably even like Laguna Beach, because there are that many people that live there. There are that many people that want to live there. There's fresh fruit, and there's a very limited amount of luxury real estate there. So we got to go talk to the city of, who is it, Montecito or Santa Barbara, and we have to ask them if we can have a tunnel that goes under the highway from our 42,000 square foot property to the beach, because right now you have to like drive to the beach. I don't want to drive to the beach. So we got to talk to them about this. That means that this house might not even happen, but it also could happen. So I want a concert section, which is like kind of like an underground bar, which is kind of like, have you ever seen the movie The Doors by Oliver Stone, where they like go on, there's like this like downstairs bar and everyone's like swaying and Jim Morrison's playing and it's like the coolest scene, and I think there's like fog. I want to have an underground bar for like jam sessions. So like if anybody wants to come and play music, if we have a show, or if anybody wants to like perform for a group of people there, they can come over and perform. Or if anybody wants to perform for us, because we're gonna have a record label, they could go play there. But it's also like a hangout spot. So anyways, yeah, I think I've gone a little crazy with my planning, considering that I have no money at all. But the thing is, if I suddenly get a lot of money, I think that investing in real estate's a good idea. But more than anything, I think that investing in like a really nice lifestyle for your employees could turn into a really good situation. Because like if someone's a valuable enough employee in my production company, like if someone's like a really good director or something like that, and they're working with me, like you give them a house. You say, well, you get this house. Like this whole house is yours. But that's the thing about 50 acres. It gives you a lot more versatility than 3 acres. But man, it's expensive. That's the thing. I might end up with a shitty little $5 million house, but I might not have any money at all. That's the thing. You never really know if the government is going to keep quiet together. That's the thing. I'm just so convinced the Supreme Court isn't going to be okay with this. I mean, they have to do something because, like, if not, it's their head. Like, they are like on the chopping block. So I can't imagine they're not going to do something. I alerted them all. But you never know. So that's all about my house. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about it. I'm sure that if I marry Taylor, she already has like 20 houses, but she has them in like New York and stuff like that. She has strategic real estate purchases that are very helpful too. I think that New York's probably a pretty good place to own real estate. That's like pretty luxury. But you never know. Hope you guys have a good day.